invested heavily and even structured their businesses around a concept we're calling intimacy. At one point we called it vertical intimacy, but it was genuinely about intimacy with the entire value chain. We'll talk obviously in detail about that. The third was what our original hypothesis was, which is this concept of intellect and expertise-based value propositions and leveraging thought leadership. And the fourth, and this is not an abstract idea, very practical application of not only clarity of standards and belief in their value in a relationship, but a willingness to say no and back themselves and almost not allow themselves to get pushed around in the marketplace. Certainly in a B2B context, we saw that as being pretty real. So let's get into it. Let's unpack some of these case studies, starting obviously with outcome orientation as the first example. I want you to think about sneakers for a minute and think about the kind of traditional sort of challenge or outcome we were looking for when we bought sneakers. Perhaps the first time people bought sneakers, it was about looking for protection for their feet. I think you could argue Nike completely changed that sort of decision-making process, and sneakers all of a sudden became about buying into a broader aspiration, a certain social identity of what that looked like. That identity might have been, you know, a desire to be like Mike, or more importantly, in Nike's words, it was about representing an authentic athletic experience and feeling personally victorious in your own kind of daily life. Maybe more recently, that value proposition evolved to you buy Nike sneakers because you want to make it look like you have a fit, physical, active lifestyle. It's kind of like those people you see in Martin Place carrying yoga mats that you know haven't done yoga in a very, very long time. But what is most interesting about Nike now, and if you track Nike's performance, particularly under their new CEO, and you do that compared to their major competitors, Nike have pretty much